So now we are coming to a very, very interesting game. This is a stickman fighting game, and it says, and the title is really all you really need to know. Silver Dollar Games did a really great job to create a very, very high energy kind of game. You really only play with two buttons. Yeah, that's right. You only play it with the, like it says in the beginning when you boot up the game. It just says you only need your left and right mouse button, and that's all. And this is a game very hard to explain. I know you will see it on the screen and will think, what's so special about this one? And I will say this to you. This is a game, when you only see a video of it, you won't have an idea how fun this game really is, because this one changes a lot between it, and even if it really looks like a very boring game at first, if you start playing it and you get the gist how it works, you can't leave it. This is the kind of game you just boot up for a very quick run, and you will forget the time, because let's say it this way, there are small levels you can really get through in 1 to 2 minutes or even less, and there are missions you will really try to get done and sit there, because you always really fuck it up in so many ways. This game also is kind of like the Pac-Man game. It gets faster and faster the more you play it, but it's trying to stay at a level you're comfortable with, meaning it doesn't go too fast if you aren't capable of it, and will turn down if you have problems with it a little bit. So it's trying to dial on your level. So yeah, it's. And also, what's also really interesting is the enemies come just from two sides, but there are weapons in the game. You can the enemies change pattern, and so you have special enemies, you have special levels, and it has really a lot going for it. And what we now try to do is we now try to play the. Now what's going on? Just one moment. Where is my mouse button? Yeah, okay. Apparently I have just a small problem at the moment. Yeah, now it's going. So, why isn't it working at the moment? Okay, just one quick fix, and we are going. Nice. Now it's working. I still had the controller insert. So yeah, but we are not. But today we are not playing the levels. We are playing survival, and survival is just how long you can last against the enemies. And there are 3 different versions, and one extremer than the other, and I thought, let's see how long I can survive in every one of these, and maybe show you how the game really works, or maybe get a gist of it, how it really works. So let's start. Yeah, I have some skills. I have already checked them out. I have the active skill. Every bow comes with 2 additional arrows, and the same for daggers, and a wipe off, all enemies on the screen will be wiped off, and they help a lot, believe it. So yeah, let's get going. So it's very simple game. You just press the mouse button from where the enemies will come, and try to time it right. That yeah, you try to get your enemies. This was a brawler. This is a special enemy you can get every time or every so often, and they're a little bit harder. You have these kind of enemies you have to hit twice, and this is, like I said, it's a very fun and fast-paced game, even if it doesn't look that way. At the beginning, it's very, like I said, it's very easy looking, but don't be fooled. It's getting a lot harder. you can see the brawlers. You have to try to. And here I missed. This was an enemy that changes path when you try to kill him. And it has a lot of cartoony violence. Yeah, so I will put I will put this one on the measured list for some kind, because I don't know if this one gets me banned in some case. Well, at least this video will be taken off, because I haven't said that at the beginning. Also, so often you can see that under my health bar at the bottom there is a small green bar that's filling up with every kill I do. And yeah, this is for something I absolutely admire. When this comes up, the level changes a little bit, and it's freaking amazing what happens next. This is what I mean. We have now some kind of laser sword fight. Again, it's very hard game to talk about, or to talk through it while trying to figure out where all these enemies come, because it's a freaking fast game. Even if it's trying to react on your skill level, but it's. And I got to it too much. Yeah, I started to talk, and this is when I just royally fucked it up again. And yeah, even if I haven't played for some time, it's still a fun experience. And like I said, I fucked royally up, and we will see how big I fuck up in the next challenge mode, because I don't see a lot. At the moment, I can go a little bit by the colors of the enemy and their bars to react very early. But this is in the next challenge sector. This isn't that easy, because I don't see colors. And again, it's something I really admire for this game. Doing something like this in just or to create a game, let's say this way, that on the first. Now I'm just fucking up while I try to speak. Just to change everything so often. Again, I know you just watch this video and think, what the hell is he talking about? I just see a stickman fighting, but this is just because I can't really show you how this game really works. It's and now we're on my last hit. Let's try to keep it not to die too much on this and hit. Yeah, and just to give you an idea what I mean, I really fucked it up. But the biggest or the interesting thing really about this one is to get all the extra challenges mode, you have to fight 500 enemies in every challenge mode, and this is freaking hard. I just killed 384 enemies, and yeah, I really fucked it up. Normally I get to 400 or 500. There are a lot of possibilities. So yeah, let's see how good I get if I don't see anything. I don't mean it literally. This will come, but you will see what I mean. So Now you see what I mean. I don't see, I can't react, I don't know what's coming my way. I have to react to the stickman on the screen just to know what's coming. And this is a lot harder than you really think. The best thing is the enemy colors, so you have a small possibility to react, but it's very hard. Again, not very easy to explain if you never really have played it, but it's a game you see. You really can't play it a lot. Yeah, and also one thing I really should mention about this one. It has a lot of cartoony violence in it. It's maybe something not everyone enjoys, but I think it really works great in this case, in the brawler. I'm really sorry when I'm really not talking much about this one. I'm just trying to concentrate to not die in this. And just when I started talking again, I really lose it and defeat it. I'm so bad at this one. No, really, I have played it for quite some time, or I haven't played it for quite some time. Let's say it this way. But it's a really fun game. So now we come to the best part, and this is I have no idea what the developer thought when he thought about this special level, but this is freaking. I can't tell you what it is. You will see what it is. You see, I really can't react. I really have to see what's underneath in my bars. It doesn't matter. I really can't. Really kudos to all the people who are really able to reach nearly 1,000 hits or something like that. There are special achievements for that, and believe me, I never really reached that one. I think 600 was the highest what I really got in all of the levels, and even that it's very hard.
What the hell?
And I'm at the end again. Yeah, I really suck at this one, and I'm defeated. Yeah, no, it's a fun distraction, and I really would say check it out if you have the possibility. These were just the survival modes, and I would say you will have a lot of fun with the level modes where you have which you can really finish in so many ways. But yeah, the survival is very fun for just a small distraction. So yeah, this was this. See you in a minute for the last section, and yeah, hope you had fun watching this one, and maybe try it out. See you in a minute.